Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having a great day. We're back on Pixel Gun 3D, but today's video, we're not focusing on gameplay. Today, I am here to share with you everything you need to know for the next major Pixel Gun 3D update. That is going to be 18.00. Now, before we get into this, let me explain to you guys what happened. So the information I'm sharing with you today was privately given to me and a couple other Pixel Gun YouTubers and creators, and we were told not to make a video on this for at least another 4 or 5 days. Now, unfortunately, there was a YouTuber out there that leaked this information, made a video ahead of schedule to try and get those extra views and revenue, kind of ruined the whole entire update for the whole entire community and all the other YouTubers. They didn't take down this video, so it kind of sucks. They ruined a massive surprise because what I'm going to share with you today is going to change Pixel Gun 3D forever. Now, I asked the Pixel Gun team, now that the information has been leaked, can I make a video and explain it to the community correctly? And they were like, yeah, but don't worry, in a couple of days, we do have some more surprises that I'm going to be sharing with you. So as you guys know, with every whole number, there's usually a major update. So for example, 16.00, 17.00, today 18.00, 19, 20, etc. They're classed as the Pixel Gun 3D major updates. Now we're going to see some huge changes in the next update. So the first image I want to share with you today is this, saying Pixel Gun 3D 18.0 update. There is going to be new reward system, new matchmaking system, new interfaces, maps and modes, rotation. So let me explain to you guys a couple of things. First thing is matchmaking. Matchmaking in Pixel Gun 3D has always been a problem. Now, it's not only bad for the community of Pixel Gun 3D, but it's bad for their game reputation. Because when a new player downloads and installs Pixel Gun 3D, I've been on Silent School and I've seen really low players with myself who's level 65 maxed out. Now, if that was me and I played a game for the first time and I got ripped apart, I would uninstall it and not play it again. So matchmaking system is going to be important. So you're going to see a lot more competitive players together, etc. The new reward system, I like this because if you grind, the more you grind, the more rewards you are going to get. But even if you're a casual player, you're still going to be able to unlock some rewards, which I think is good. The interfaces are changing. And maps and modes, rotation. So there's a lot of new maps in Pixel Gun 3D. But that being said, I still feel like they need to keep the originality in Pixel Gun 3D. There's a lot of old maps that they've changed, but you can't go back to the older ones. Like, for example, guys, we have two pool parties. We've got the old classic one and the one with the jet in the middle. I still prefer the old one, just because I like how basic and how original it is to Pixel Gun 3D. So maps and modes are going to rotate more often. That is a good start. So the first full image we have here is the new reward system. It says here, a lot of our players are not satisfied with the difficulty of obtaining resources to get new weapons, as each match brings them only 3 to 5 coins. Also, we know that players don't like how hard it is to collect the keys to open chests. So they have to risk their gems and bet chests in duels, and we all know how bad duels is at the moment. We've reimagined the reward system and created a brand new one. The main concept is that players receive keys for battles to open chests. Wait a minute, what has changed then? The twist here is that players are now able to open chests after just a few matches. Sounds interesting, isn't it? I should have said, doesn't it? So it looks like they're gonna cater for each player. Now, the more you grind, the more rewards you are going to get, and I feel that should be the way. If you are putting hours and hours into a game, you deserve to reap the benefits. But it looks like if you're a casual player, like me, because I'm only a casual player, I don't play all the time. I don't play hours and hours. I play quite a lot, but not hours and hours. We're still going to be able to open chests. Now, this is what is quite interesting here. The amount of people, the amount of you guys that I've asked, have you ever opened a super chest? And you guys are like, it's like 95% of the community said no. Unless you're willing to spend money on keys or gems, you are never going to open a super chest. So I hope this means that making your way to a super chest is going to be a lot easier. I think the reward system is going to be slightly different though, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they're doing it. And talking about how it's going to be, here's the image. So it says, and what is most important, the drop has been improved in quantity and quality. Now you will get several rewards instead of just one. Coins, gems, weapon parts, free weapon upgrades, and even completed weapons crafted and ready for battle. When a player opens small and big chests, the progress bar for a special event chest will be filled. Inside, you will find the most tempting prizes, huge packs of gems, coins, and weapons. So the image you see here, obviously you've got a couple of different types of chests there. If you want to be opening bigger chests, then you're going to have to sacrifice a couple more of your keys. I hope this doesn't introduce a new currency though, because we've got gems, we've got coins, we've got credits for battle passes, and we've got silver. I mean, 5, okay, maybe the next one, it could be a new type of key. So getting into probably the most important thing that I think you guys will take from today's video, and that is new matchmaking system. Tired of joining matches close to their end? Yes. And playing with the losing team? Yes. Or the situations when one tryhard destroys each player on the map with no chance for anyone else to win? Yes. We too. We've been thinking about the new fair matchmaking for a very long time, but always faced obstacles in our way. The game has dozens of maps and modes, and all players have different levels of skill. That's very true. 12 modes, over 30 maps, 65 levels, different skill levels, for 100% precise matchmaking with all that spreaded audience. We should have at least 1 million players online at the same time, or 5-minute waiting time for each match. Does variety one of the most important parts of Pixel Gun 3D? Not let us make the game comfortable for players, question mark. Should we sacrifice a great number of maps and modes for better matchmaking? So I feel like this is a question towards us. Is this a question towards us? It could be. So I think they're reaching out in this actual picture to ask what they should do. And that's something I want to ask you guys. Do you think Pixel Gun 3D should sacrifice some maps and modes to make better matchmaking? I don't think they should sacrifice modes. There is definitely a couple of maps that they could sacrifice. But I know people are going to have their favorite maps different from mine. I don't think they should get rid of any game modes. I was thinking more game modes. But if they have to get rid of game modes to make it balanced, to then reintroduce the game modes, then I would probably be all for that. So, yeah, new matchmaking system is going to be interesting. When they put it that way, though, 12 modes, 30 maps, and 65 levels, they're right. Everyone does have different levels of skill. They should have done a ranking up system for skill, though. That's where the old trophy system would have been beneficial based on your trophies. Regardless, that's what it says. The next one says here, we finally found a solution. There's no need to delete maps and modes because we can just switch them periodically. Okay, so I take back what I said. Moreover, thanks to the new rotation system, we will return players' most loved OG maps back to the game. So how does the modes and maps rotation system work? It is very, very simple. In each mode, one pack of maps will change another every couple of hours. When the mode change happens, a player receives extra keys for chests. Only exception is a team fight. This mode will always be available. Private games are left intact. You will still be able to create a private match on any map in any mode. So they are going to cycle game modes. That's interesting though, because when it comes to a creator like me, if I'm not able to record in the morning, which is usually when I record, then I'm probably not going to record at all that day. So I don't think game mode should cycle. I feel like maps should, but game modes? Again, until we get our hands on it, we're not really going to know. But yeah, anyway, what I said previously in the last picture, they're not really asking us. They've already made a decision to make some maps and game modes cycling. No mentioning of duels there anyway. So the second to last image I have here says, therefore, we've made a map and mode rotation system, reducing the splitting of audience. And what about matchmaking? From now on, it will match players in more precise way. The start of the match is now synchronized as it will equalize all players by their initial conditions. Also, you will never get into a match at the end of it. Yes, yes. We're not getting into the matches when they're about to end. Following this stage, we faced another problem. Leavers and players with poor internet connection. In order to not spoil the game for other players in matches, we decided to replace players who left or got disconnected with AI. So they've actually, so there is bots in Pixel Gun 3D in the next major update. Now you will not be left alone and if the lever returns, the AI will step away and let them play. That is a good idea. That is a very good idea, because people disconnect all the time, people leave all the time, so that's going to replace them with AI. So the question is, though, does the AI have different levels for different skill levels? The AI, I imagine, is going to be very similar to the AI that they have in Clan Wars. You know, those players that attack you when you're doing your Clan Wars? That's going to be interesting. AI is going to be very, very interesting. But I'll talk about that a little bit more in a different video. So the last thing we have here is rank system and trophy road. This is quite important, so listen carefully. In addition to matchmaking, we've reworked the trophies and rank system. The current system gave little information about how good a particular player is. The trophies would now be replaced with the ranking system, which is basically what I said, by playing a specific mode. A player will get trophies and increase one's rank in this mode. You will know what a player is good at by looking at his rank for each mode. That is very good. But this is not the end. For each new rank, player will be rewarded with keys for chests, and the amount of trophies from all modes will increase the progression of a player in Trophy Road. Trophy Road is a special place where players get cool prizes for their combat achievements, coins, gems, and even completed guns. So I like this. The trophy system needs to go. It doesn't make sense. I agree with that. So you are going to have to rank up in specific game modes. So I play a lot of Battle Royale, so I'm going to be able to rank up Battle Royale. If you play a lot of Team Fight, if you play a lot of Deathmatch, you can rank them up. So you're going to have to re-rank up for each game mode. So at the start, you're going to be with very, let's say, less skilled players. And then the more you play that game mode, you're going to come up against players that are very skilled like you. This has been needed for a very long time. That also being said, in my opinion, there's a lot of casual players in Pixel Gun 3D. I feel like there should have been like a casual game mode as well. Not everything has to be competitive. From my experience of playing Call of Duty Warzone and listening to the Call of Duty pros, skill-based matchmaking is good, but not all the time. So this is going to be an interesting experiment, and I hope they do take the feedback from this into consideration after it's released. I hope they look at the data a lot to see how they can improve it. But that is going to be the big changes in the 18.0 update. New reward system, new matchmaking, new interfaces, and new maps and modes rotation. So I hope this video has kept you updated. Like I said, it's disappointing that a YouTuber out there ruined the fun for the whole community, because this was going to be a surprise. I wasn't going to make this video for another 4 or 5 days. I'm okay with not spoiling it for you guys, because I'm not views hungry, but it's out there. Hopefully my video explains it in a little bit more detail compared to what they did. But regardless, look forward to the 18.0 update. I don't have a release day or date. All I know is it's coming soon. Since I've got this information, I imagine it's coming soon. And I do know the developers took a long time creating this update. So yeah, feedback is quite important. So guys, have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.